Hey there, everybody. Nice to see you. And this is episode 22 of Project 2 of The Joy of Functional Game Dev. The GitHub release is v0.21, and the episode 21 start of episode 22, which means there has been no work on anything in between episodes. So let's dive right in. And we last left our hero when we were getting the boat damaged. When the boat runs into a storm, or the storm runs into a boat, we haven't gotten to the point where we are actually having the storm, having any of the actors move. So we have to get on that. But we have some business in order to do, because as we've been going along, here's game state, which has a lot of so this one's not so bad. Game state we're okay with. And render render we're also okay with. It is mostly event handler. An event handler is, quite frankly, a mess. And I think we need to have it, well, I don't know what we have to do. What I do know is it can no longer stay just as, it can no longer stay simply as a single file. So let's get to it. We're going to add a folder. We're going to call it event handler. And we're going to move it up. We're going to say with this one, F# power tools, move to folder, event handler. Save everything. And we're going to build it. And we're going to see if Visual Studio has kept up with us. It has not. So what we're going to do is we're going to restart Visual Studio, because Visual Studio very often gets confused by these things, and we don't mind too much. Well, it could not happen every single time. That'd be nice. But as you can see, event handler is here at the end, and let's put it here above program where it belongs, and then we can build again. And pardon me, I have a cold, and so there will be some coughing and cough-like thing and cold-like symptoms. So don't mind me. So now we're back to, and I'm not exactly sure yet how I want to handle. Do I want to handle it by? Well, handling it by play state makes no sense. All right. Well, step one, we'll put a quit event. Add new item. We'll call this one quit event. We'll put this right in there. This is a swell thing to do. It's all by itself. We're going to move it up. And it's going to not like us because we need to open the module. So this thing needs, so for that we're going to open game state. That's going to be okay with that. And event handler, we're going to open quit event. And then we're going to be okay. Quit event is called quit event. Quit event, unless, do we, one failed, because it doesn't see quit event. You know, so gets very confused very, very easily. And this is still doesn't find quit event. Module quit event. Open quit event. Oh, private. Aha, internal. Okay. And that's why. Here I am blaming something. Alright. It's not anything's fault. So now, but it's still gray, but it builds, so whatever. Pretty sure an entire thing can be given to updating actors. So we're going to add update actor. Called update actors. Update. Called actor update. Called modules called actor update. It's going to go up here. We're going to take update actor and update actors. And we're going to put it in here. It is going to be unhappy with a bunch of things. Open game state, which will take care of a lot of it. Open cell location. Open map object. And turns in there somewhere. Probably in map object. And then this one needs open actor update. And okay, cool. I will need a PC encounter. Call PC encounters. Move that up there. There will also be an NPC encounter. We just don't need one yet. So when actor update happens, that's when NPC encounters will be above it. So to bring this guy over here, make this one internal. And we're going to open cell location, open game state. And that's going to be open map object to get the storm. I believe so. Alright. Here's our boat movement. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna give it. It gets its own. All right. I'll call it boat movement. Goes up in here. Take that. Bring it on down. Boat movement. And start opening things. Open map object or map cell. Open map object. Open game state. And we start PC encounter. So open PC encounters. And open door update. Where's that one at? Start PC encounter, which is in PC encounters. We have PC encounters. This should work. Nope. Oh, because it needs move boat. We no longer need actor update here. Open boat movement. And we're cool. I think we're cool. And back to event handler. Okay, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're also going to put this one here, because this one is, this is steering. So, it's also supposed to be internal. So, cool. We'll need it. We'll need boat movement in a second here. Build 16. Things are strange. So then, this is apply encounter choice, apply PC encounter choice. Okay, so this has to do with encounter choice. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start with one. We're probably gonna split it up later. Call it encounter choice. It goes up here. And these things need to be okay. Going to take all these. I'm going to put them in here. See, we have some rendering stuff here. We have idling. So we have handle events, and then idling. So our encounter choice, let's get this working. Open game state. Most of it goes away. Map cell. Is that where get player location still is? Sure is. Open map object. Oh, we need a cell location. And so that's all cool and groovy. That works. Okay. We no longer need map object, but we do need encounter choices. And encounter choice, these things are internal. Try it again, and now we should be successful. These are great. I don't think my power tools is working as well as they should. And then finally, I'm going to handle, we're going to go just make one for key down. New item. Key down. Key down event, similar to quit event. And that's going to go so that's be down play state. This one's got to be internal. Open cell location. Open game state. Open encounter choice. open boat movement, and then and open map cell. Okay. So don't need these anymore. So open key down event. And this here, all of this stuff. This stuff is a little more. This has to do with render grid stuff. So render cell. Where's render grid? So map cell. Where do I have this stuff? Alright, so cell location has that, and then a cell map. So under cell location, under render cell, that is where a render grid should be there. Okay. That should be right here. We'll make it internal. And we need cell location, cell map. Okay. Open cell map. And we need system.text. That's where my encoding is going to come from. I don't need it because it's in cell location. Never mind. So that's where draw text comes in. And rendering encounters. Yeah, at some point, okay, so I'm going to throw both of these into my render encounter. I'm going to put them both in PC encounters. I don't know if this is the right spot, but open render cell. Everything is cool then, right? No. So render encounter is now in PC encounters. Don't need that guy, don't need that guy. Where is render encounter? Render encounter is in PC encounters. Oh, but okay. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a mess going on here. Okay, idle. So yeah, I definitely want a place for idling. So add new item, idle handler. Goes up in there. And all of this stuff. Put that in there. And cell. Is that in there? Open cell location. And open game state. Open map object. So that was map cell. And open PC encounters. Though I may need to just rename this to encounters at this time. So shall we call it encounter handler? Yes, we shall. It's a better name, but now it's going to break. Call it encounter handler. No problem. So on idle is not defined. We no longer need encounter handler. So open idle handler. Our idle handler. Internal. On idle. Now it compiles. We're good. Neat. All right. So that was good, but I don't know about you, but I was starting to get lost in all these files. So curious to me. It says, hey, nope, see now it does. You know what? People who work on tools that do things like highlight things in languages and power tools, I have a great deal of respect for them. However, it has become quite obvious to me that the F# power tools have a long way to go. Because I'm running into things within the last 20 minutes. I'm running into the same thing over. I put something in here, and it's internal. This stays grayed out. I mean, it's great, but there's a lot of closing and reopening, and that's a lot of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how well I'm not sure how well I can endorse these tools. They're great in theory. When they work, they're great. But yeah, there's some work there. I can see there's work there. All right, so here's my encounter handler and some of this stuff here. Yes, one of my I have to go to the declaration here because one of the things is I need type encounter choice. Well, type X because I don't really know what to call it yet, and type encounter so I want to call it okay. I want to call it encounter choice. I want to call it encounter selection. Encounter. I don't know that either. Call it Y. Equals. Confirm. So right now, at the moment. So here's X. And actually, my choices are no longer a string, but they are an X. And the thing that I have is that I have a Y. Else. It is this okay. That I don't want to go based on a string of like okay. So he said okay. So whatever. Because if I at some point want to factor in some sort of localization, so this is a player response which is a Y. So encounter response. So I'll just call it response. So that's an encounter response. And this is an encounter choice. Hate it. So encounter choice, so they're listing in, which is an encounter response. So in my encounter detail, I have choices, and those are my encounter choices. And it has a response with an encounter response, and so it also has text with it. So this is going to break some things, and I have to refactor some stuff. Right quick, fix stuff up. It does. Okay, this one's going to be let internal generate storm PC encounter equals. And it's going to the generate storm PC encounter. I'm also going to give it the oopsie. I'm also going to put the sum on it. Okay. This is going to generate storm PC encounter. And it's got a location to it. We're going to location, pipe that into that. We're going to have a location which is a cell location. And it's going to spit out an encounters option. So now for some of these things, so type is ran into storm, message is and we'll take that, we'll pipe you in there, we'll pipe you in there, and that's, should this be messages? It probably should be messages. But first, let's text equals OK, response equals confirm. And it's choice, bright yellow choice dot text. Choice dot text. All right. All right, taking a look at our invite handler now. This is way better off with ran into storm. So now now the thing I key off of whenever I'm going to resolve it, it's ran into storm with a confirm. So ran into storm confirm means damage the boat. And so here's my encounter choice, which is sort of like that. Apply the PC counter choice. Okay. So let private apply storm PC encounter choice equals, because I want to have all of this. I want it to be its own thing. So when I run into the storm, I want to do this, which is a returns game state option. So it's going to need, obviously, a play state. and my, do I need anything other than the location? I do not. And I need location, cell location. I can replace these things with that. And that gives me all of that stuff that I want. I do have to put my details.location and my play state into my apply storm PC encounter choice. So this will then give it to its own little handler. And the thing that we do need, so wait, update visibility flags. Where is that thing? And that's in here somewhere. Update visibility flags. So okay. All right. So I need a set visible flag, which I'm not being passed at this point. Uh-huh. Do I need one? I'm going to need one. Oh, this is going to be a doozy because it has to go all the way up. But that's all right. Apply encounter choice. Do I have that? Do I? I don't have. Well, I do have a set visible funk, so that's something. So apply encounter choice. We're going to need it. Because. So the actors. Apply PC counter. As always, this is where the fun comes in. I'm going to need my set visible funk. Because now we're cool. But then, that thing doesn't have the set visibility funk. And now it does. But now that doesn't have the set visible funk. And we have a set visible funk, so we just copy that, paste that on there. We're good. Set visible funk goes on in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do let updated actors equal all of that. And updated equals updated actors. So we're going to want map. Is it map? I don't remember anymore. So it's here in game state. Play state, map grid. Map grid. Equal play state dot map grid. We're going to update. That would leave it just fine, right? Okay. We're going to update the update visible flags. And we're going to need the set visible funk. Okay. Set it to that. We need set visible func and updated actors. So now I can get rid of my to do. So play state actors, updated actors is that. Okay. Are you going to build me? I certainly hope you are. Is it going to work? Am I going to be able to encounter a lightning storm and then also have basically what I'm interested in here is that it updates the things that are visible after the storm. Okay, so I cannot currently see these, but if I were to be there, I should be able to. So it's going to say, hey, you run into a storm and it's damaged your boat. I say okay, and it updates those squares being visible. So, but there's enough of these times where with a play state where I want to update the play state visibility flags where I may wish to wrap this stuff up in a function. And just like some of this stuff, because this is I'm seeing this a couple different places. It's quite silly. So give me the player location based on the play state. And then just give it to me. But, okay, cool. Now, so we've got that. What we don't have is a I don't know if I want to tackle that today. The one thing I don't have is I don't have a state for what happens when you are dead. And while I'm at it, I don't have any sort of status for showing the current health. So the idle handler does. So I have a render grid. Renders the encounter. So what I want to do is I want to put the health of the what render boat stats. Let's call it render stats. That's a state. Off on the panel to the right, there's an area, and that's for things about the boat, naturally. That private render stats, which is a state.play state. What's that? Us. Play state. And I want a render grid. Render cell map. Render cell. So what do I call? Okay. So I should have render cell here. Render cell. Is that right? I want to return that. And the map view width plus the map view height. So this is let stats view x equals 0 cell. Let stats view y equal, it's not 0, it's map view x plus map view width equals map view y. Stats view width equals 10 cells. Let stats view height equal map view height. And then we have all the cool values. So that we have, so now I'm rendering, let's call it rendering, rendering stats, I call it rendering stats. Okay. And that's, I'm just going to return grid at the moment. And then we're cool. Okay. So I've got 10 characters. And there's an sprintf here or something, right? F# sprintf. So formatting text using printf. I want sprintf. Let's look at you. So I got a string format. String format T. Printers must return strings. Well, of course. So sure. All right. Yep, I'm sure there's all kinds of interesting things in here that I will rely on my C++ knowledge or vague memories. So sprintf, so let well, first thing I'm going to need is okay, this sucks. All right, so right here, this is my get player location and option get to get the player location. But what I really need so there's that, but there should be more to it. So the state let boat equal state.actors. There's at player location. And really that's backwards. Because what this does is it looks for a boat and then returns where the boat is. And then this looks in there and grabs a boat, which is quite silly. Now, boat is a map object. I should be able to get the boat details. So, match boat dot detail with boat props. And then anything else, raise new not implemented exception. Because I don't really know what else to do. And so here's my boat props. Call that grid, whatever. Anything else? Object detail, so boat. I have to bring in map object. So now boat props. So in the end, all this, I just need to I said, give me the boat props for my play state. That's all I want. And it's okay if, yeah, so I got some play state stuff to do as well. I want to get my boat properties. I want to get two things. I want the get boat location and get what the boat properties are. I want these two things. Alright. I got a play state. I'm going to go let get boat properties. I'm going to think about it a little bit more. Because right now, so here's my boat properties. And let health equals boat as printf percent d slash percent d boat props hull boat props maximum hull. Good. Is it draw text, render text? What are you? You are draw text. Draw text. And what do we got? Where are you? Draw text, which is the location. Where am I? Column equal stats view x. Row equals stats view y. And then, where'd you go? We're in render cell. I want the foreground, so I want a render cell color. Render cell color dot. Oh, I don't know. Let's go brown. And then health. Is that right? Might as well just chop this stuff out. Why have a thing that we bind? So then we have grid. We're going to draw this text onto it. And that should give us that. Start to really look like something's going on here. Hey, there it is, 10 of 10. It's not greatly formatted, but that's okay. So let's find a lightning bolt. We'll actually watch it go down. A lot of merfolk there. It's like, yep. 9 of... Oh, it's not... It's not clearing out the thing that's behind it, and that's okay. Well, neat. Okay, so we have refactored. We have added a boat stat. Well, actually, we can. So we're going to see black, and we're just going to have the ridiculousness of all these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to put the background there. What's going to work? It is ghetto, but so be it. Find the lightning storm. I want it to go to 9 of 10. My goodness. Run into a storm. And it has damaged your boat. Sure has. So now 9 of 10. And so 10 of 10, there's always 5, so we can always spare hull. 10 of 10 is the most it will be. There's probably some ways of formatting sharp as printf format. So what are, I just want to know. Hey, let's go over to Scott's site and see what we can do. Can we do, tell me how to format it. %I. %D seems to be working. So I do want %I, perhaps. Oh, but we got minuses. Okay, so width of the value hyphen left justifies that. Why would I do that? Oh, we put it %2. That way, these are I. %2I. Test it out. Hey, how lucky are we? Lucky. We're going to damage our boat. Okay. Let's damage my boat. Yay. Alright. Can we do it again? Can we find another one? I am actually going as far west as I can. Up. That's a pirate ship. There's more pirates. Pirates aplenty around here. Is it not getting... Oh, it's a sea monster. Kind of looks like a whale. When I talk, it's ASCII graphics. They suck. Really, no more storms? Oh, my goodness. Maybe I need to add more. I bet you there's one right here. Oh, no. Wouldn't that have been my luck, though. Got sea monsters. There he is. Run into a storm and has damaged your boat. Yay for me. Right. That's very cool. So, we're at a good spot where we got a good refactor in. We were updating, we're doing a couple of to-dos. We're rendering statistics. Things are making more sense. And actually, wait, one more thing, because my encounter choice. So, see this is it again. Look at that. It's okay. Give me my boat. Give me my boat. I really need this function. So there's some stuff to be done. Because this is ridiculous to have it every time. So get boat props. Get boat props and then get boat locations. Because what are the things that I want from a boat? Let's make that here and then be done. So what I want is to want this, and in my game state, I want let get boat Get boat, I suppose, is good any so for a place. So state, which is a play state. And we got that. So what I want to return is a so we're going to have cell location option times that's not times. Is it float turn? And boat properties. Because this is what I want. Boat properties. So I want these. And these are going to. This is also going to be option. We do have to make the whole thing an option. Ha ha ha. So get boat. So I'm looking for cell. We'll make it a. That's actually the. So what does get player location do? Let's go there. Because I think I have. Okay. I really want this. So get player location. The implementation for it is. It's try-pick. So it's state.actors. So match it with. What does I have to? It's been a while. So sharp try-pick map.try-pick. Okay, great. So table is that. Key is value, then some key, else none. Oh, so it goes through the whole thing. So it needs to be we're going to pick. Is there a map.pick? So location. Cell. So some cell. So here's my cell. Cell's what? Boat preps. I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Boat props. So that's going to be location, comma, cell dot current turn, boat props. Doesn't know what that is. Map cell dot detail with that has to be some. So, all right. So, get boat. So this is going to get all the things for that. So now I go back over to my other function. Where were we? My idle handler. I'm doing this garbage. And I don't want, so really, what do I care about other than, so I don't care about the thing, I care about that, boat props equals get boat, so state get boat, only thing I care about. And the boat better be there, otherwise it's going to blow up, and the only thing that I really care about here is that. I've got boat props. I'm going to take my grid and I'm going to take the boat there. Look at that. Look at that. So, don't care, don't care. I could have get boat props if I want. Yeah, dude. So, alright. So, what do I need this for? Some locations map delta. Alright. See this, comma, nothing, whatever, equals state get boat. Don't care about these other things. This is the way to go right here. Don't care. Getting the boat, I want to get these three things. It's a triple, and there are times when I want the other stuff. Well, that's very cool. Let's do make sure that it works though, shall we? And then we will call it a day. Okay, we got boat. Yes. Okay. Yep, I'm still running into a thing. Alright, we're cool. It's so great. This is so much better. And we're gonna declare war on get player location. I think we're gonna replace it all with get boat. But we'll make a note of it. To do replace me with get boat because I suck. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for coming on this journey with me, and as always, keep that joy of functional game dev in your heart, and I'll see you next time.